Like life and death, moon and sun, it's sure to each the piper comes. And while God and Goddess give for free, down below there will be fees. Despite perfect love and perfect trust, there's no way around it, cash is a must. We've sought within, but come up short, so we come to thee, your help to court. If you would aid this temple's life, a $3 donation would be nice. Remember well that gifts when sent return threefold of what was spent. But if you can't, well, blessed be. We shall survive, so mote it be. Welcome to Wicca, a year and a day in magic. I'm Lady Nefties, and I'll be your guide on this path through Wicca and magic. During this course, we will study Wicca, the practice of witchcraft, and the goddesses and gods of the old religion. Now our first lesson is, what is Wicca? Wicca is also called the old religion, and it is a faith and practice based on our pagan ancestors. Its faith and spirituality are nature-based, meaning that Wiccans base their practices around the tides of the seasons, and they have a respect for the welfare of the earth, and in most cases, worshipping the gods and the goddesses of nature itself. It's a faith of true balance, in that we honor both a feminine and masculine deity. Wicca is a tradition of mysteries. These mysteries are of life and of ourselves. We follow the rhythms of life and nature so that we may better understand who we are, and these mysteries bring us closer to the goddesses and the gods. Now we all know that Wicca is the old religion, but it had a modern revival. Wicca was started in the 1950s by a man named Gerald Gardner with the help of the great Doreen Valiente, considered to be the mother of Wicca. They were able to lay the foundations of Wicca through their writings. Most of these writings can be found online for free. Great, huh? Wiccans do practice magic, but it's not the magic that you find in Harry Potter. Not at all. It is magic of will and intent. Magic is the science and art of causing change to occur in conformity with will, as stated by another father of Wicca, Aleister Crowley. Now you may be wondering if Wiccans have any sort of moral code. Well, we do. It's called the Wiccan Rede. The short version of it is, "And it harm none, do what ye will." And there is also a long version, which I will post right below in the description. And the Wiccan Rede means what you think it does. Don't harm others, and also don't harm yourself. We also believe that whatever action you send out will come back to you threefold. I can give so many examples. Here are a few. Donate $10 to a charity, and then you'll be asked to work overtime at your job, and you'll notice $30 more in your check. Or steal something, and your car will break down at 5 o'clock in the middle of traffic. Just desserts, or even worse. But you get the idea. I can go on and on. Wicca has no central leadership like other faiths do, and we do not proselytize, but we do have a community. It's important to note that pagan, meaning non-Christian who follows a pre-Christian faith, is an umbrella term, and Wicca is under that umbrella. And not every pagan is a Wiccan. Not every witch is a Wiccan, but every Wiccan is a pagan. Confused? I hope not. Kind of like not every whiskey is Irish whiskey. And like people who prefer Irish whiskey over American whiskey, you'll find pagans who are Wiccan and pagans who are just pagan. Hopefully that clears it up for you. It's important that we not discriminate against other pagans and Wiccans of other paths, because our community is small, and there are still those who would wish to see our right to worship taken away from us, or even worse. We need to foster friendships within the community of pagans and Wiccans, because the things that unite us are stronger than the things that divide us. Wise words from Doreen Valiente. Wicca, you will find many subdivisions of worship, such as Tamaric Wicca, Traditional Wicca, and Dianic Wicca. I could go on and on. There are many subdivisions. But through this course, you will find and choose what path works best for you. Whatever floats your boat, as I like to say. But remember, Wicca means to be wise. You must never stop learning about your path, your faith, and your craft. Learn from other Wiccans, books, and from the goddesses and gods themselves. Now, next week, I will be teaching about witches. What is a witch? And the history of witchcraft. And what does it mean to be a witch? Well, I have an assignment for you, and I'm not going to grade you. It's all up to you. So, my question and my assignment is to you guys, what does Wicca mean to you? Is it like coming home, or is it a release? Is it a new way to find empowerment, or is it a way to connect to the gods and goddesses that you've only read about in books up until now? Post your answer in the comments below, or if you don't feel comfortable doing that, you can private message us, either over our YouTube page or our Facebook, which I have linked down below in the description. And I hope you are able to join me in this journey through Wicca. I hope that you are able to learn everything that you want to. And I hope you do enjoy yourselves. And until next time, blessed be. Hi, this is Lady Nepties of the Universal Pagan Temple. I would like to take a few minutes to tell you about our temple's goals and dreams. Our goal here at UPT is to have a physical temple where anybody can come and worship and learn. Our temple will be a place to hold rituals outside and indoors, where pagans can get together, learn from each other, build friendships, and create a community. Our temple will be a place of learning. We will hold classes and invite others to teach and learn. Our temple will be a place for the pagan community to bring their children for awakening, a venue for hand fasting, or a requiem. I remember, before I moved to Washington State, I was a solitary living in Texas. I was afraid to wear pagan jewelry, and if I told anybody I was pagan, it was preceded by, please don't hate me, or please don't be offended. I wanted a community to go to, a temple open 7 days a week, where I could walk in and there'd be a priestess I could talk to, or find a new friend, or learn something new. When I moved to Washington State, I met Gregory, who felt the same way, and we created an idea, a dream, a vision of a universal pagan temple. We cannot reach this dream on our own, so we invite you to be a part of building of our dream, of our vision, the creation of a universal pagan temple. With your donation, you can be a part of a long-term goal. How will UPT be using these donations? The money raised will be used to buy a vacant church and convert it into a universal pagan temple. It will be used to create a sacred space outside and inside the temple for lighting, heating, plumbing, etc. If you would like to be a part of our goal, please donate to our GoFundMe site. The link is right below. Thank you for taking the time to listen. And until next time, blessed be.
Please show your love by subscribing to our channel.
And you can also find us online on Facebook, Twitter, and universalpagantemple.org.
And until next time, may you blessed be.